J Bills, Media Spotlight UK, and I'm here with the one and only Blueface in the building.
Right.
What are you saying, brother? We just seen you in the ring. You look impressive out there right now. So, I mean, how are you feeling at the moment? Because I've seen you face to face with Ed Matthews yesterday. It was wild. It was crazy. A lot of claims of cheating going on in terms of back and forth, in terms of comments. When you got the call to fight Ed Matthews, what was going through your mind at the time?
Finally I got a fight. Finally somebody gonna pay me to fight,
Yeah.
US, a couple of my fights didn't fall through, so I've been waiting for this shit. I wasn't sure who Ed Matthews was before this, but I know him now, so shout out to him. And we gonna
Because you were meant to fight FaZe Temper last year at the Misfits.
Exactly.
So, I mean, what happened? Because, I mean, it got cancelled. I'm not sure what happened. So, what happened for it to be cancelled?
From my understanding, I guess my personal life, they judged me off that, so they took me off. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was ready to go. They called and pulled out, so I guess maybe Temper. I don't know who's behind it.
Yeah. I mean, what do you think of Ed Matthews as a character? Because obviously he had his first fight with Simple Simon, 52-year-old guy last year at Kingpin, which we're here now for. What did you make of it? Did you get to see his performance? Obviously, it was only like a couple of minutes and it was like knockout. Are you expecting that he's going to come with more, like in your fight with you? Because obviously you're younger, you're more hungry, I guess. So how are you feeling with that?
I think he's gonna be more trained, a little bit more like he knows it's not gonna be like that, and he knows he's actually gonna have to do something other than showboat and throw hard punches. So I hope he's ready because I'm ready. It's not a street fight,
Yeah,
So
it's definitely not, because obviously this is like a proper boxing arena. Of course, you had your podcast with Mike Tyson. So obviously, he rates you in terms of like the sparring and the training you've been doing so far. What's been like sort of the main lessons or any tips that he's given you in terms of like, being in this space? Because obviously you're fresh and green, but Mike Tyson's a legend. So, what have you taken from him?
I mean, he told me nobody could beat me, so if he said it, I believe it, man. Nobody could beat me. No influencer can beat me.
Wow. That's a big statement, because we've got like a tournament going on. There's loads of fighters. Is there anyone that you've had in mind in terms of, let's say you got into the tournament by chance? Is there anyone that stands out to you that you would like to face? You said it doesn't matter, but is there anyone in particular?
No, it doesn't matter to me. Like I said, they're influencers. They're trying to convert into boxing. I've been fighting I'm a street dude, so I got a different type of dog inside. When I get hit, if I get hit hard enough, it makes me want to fight harder. It doesn't make me want to back away or lay down.
Because I saw Ed Matthews' story yesterday. It did make me laugh. He said about all the girls that were in that picture saying like, oh, all of Blueface's creatures. And then the next one was like, because you got like an event that's happening after the fight, and he was saying like, oh, it'd be a shame to have an L from me, but I'll come and support you anyway at your after party anyway. Like, what do you think of that? Because it did make me laugh. I won't lie.
That celebration was booked as an early celebration, man. That's an after party for the win. So if he wants to attend, he's more than welcome. But that's a winner party right there,
Yeah. And finally, obviously, I've got to talk about the drip. Like, every time you come with hardcore drip, what's the most expensive piece of jewelry that you've ever bought? Because, I mean, for me, it's not even in my bracket right now.
All right. The one he wanted to bet on, the choker one, I paid $200,000.
Say that again?
$200,000.
And he wants that. Yeah, he made the bet on that. And are you going to go by your word? Are you actually going to give it to him if he wins? But obviously, you're going to say, like, I'm going to win anyway.
Of course, yeah.
All right, well, Blueface, been an absolute pleasure. I'm looking forward to seeing you the rest of the week. And then, man.
Final countdown, let's go.